Well, you know how I was all big, and nothing happens, still will be. Big on the total lunar eclipse of May 16th, the flower moon. Total lunar eclipse. But we have a total lunar eclipse in 10 days. So that was Michael's big timing. This is kind of, we'll call this Michael's moon. Michael Jack, who comments a lot, he likes the 17th, which was in The Dark Knight Rises, the day that the chaos, well, it's the day that the martial law began in The Dark Knight Rises. So we have to start looking at Trump's October 15th, October 16th, something like that going down. And the 17th or 18th would be, well, The Dark Knight Rises gave us October 17th because that's when the Seattle Seahawks are at the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's a week from tonight. Again, I don't think Trump will go down in a rally. I don't think it'll be for all to see. I think it'll be something grainy, golf course-ish, cell phone-ish, security footage, security camera footage-ish. There's no more rallies planned. It is a blood moon, which is what he was born under. So he would be born again under. It is the Donnie Darko month that they gave us in the movie. October 2 last year was when he said he had it. In their world, they do not count zero. So October 20, or just October 2, drop the zero. Remember, that's when he said he had the illness. So activates registered. It's called the travel moon. The autumn moon lights my way. I must be rambling on. It's called the travel moon. Ramble on. Is that the clue? There was a song by Neil Young called Harvest Moon. Neil Young, Harvest Moon. Wasn't there a Neil Young Harvest Moon? Released November 2nd, 1992. It's blood red. Wow. Neil Young Harvest Moon, Wikipedia. Why did I do that? That was dumb. I don't need the Wikipedia. I want the image. It's going to be our thumbnail. Look at that. It's a blood red moon. Michael, I think you might have. I think you might be onto something. Yeah. The world. Me and my computer. I was trying to read where it's going to be visible at. So it's the harvest moon. It's the hunter's moon. It's the dying grass moon. It's the travel moon for the song Ramble On. The autumn moon lights my way. It doesn't say where it's going to be visible. Does it? Anyway, I've got to ramble on. The travel moon. Harvest moon, and the album cover had a blood red moon. Wow. What did Michael say as far as 88 days? And I'll tell you what's weird about this blood moon on the 20th. That's when I scored my only touchdown for the Auburndale Bloodhounds. No, it's true. I scored one touchdown, and it was on the 20th. The next day, I lost my virginity on the 21st. And that girl called me the other day and just said, hey, let's catch up. It's kind of cool. She lost a son. Good friend, you know. I want my pictures show up. Anyway. Yeah, and so it's always been kind of a running joke in my life, because y'all know I'm into numbers, and as a former astrologer, always into dates. But you know, we're just drawn to these dates and these moons and these numbers now, just for tracking the Antichrist and so forth. I think that's why the Lord put me through astrology. You remember Daniel was in charge of the astrologers and the Chaldeans, even though he didn't live his life by astrology. You cannot, it's so satanic. It's so Luciferian satanic. You must stay away from gematria for your life. You don't want to key in your own life stuff in gematria. You don't want to look at your own life in astrology. You don't want to look at your own life in numerology. Their world is all about all of it, and we use it to kind of as a hobby to track stuff. Michael said 88 days from the buck full moon is the 19th, and the day after is that full moon. And the running joke, so my running joke every year was October 20th, 1978, I scored my touchdown. The following day, there's three things guys, all guys want. They want to score a touchdown, they want to have sex, they want to have a son. Well, my son was born on October 22nd, of course, 5 years later. But those 2 days in a row, the October 20th and 21st. So the running joke is, well, what's going to happen on every October 23rd? I'm like, what's next? And by the way, is what's Jamie's? It's what Jamie goes by on YouTube. What's next? That would be weird if he went down on the 19th, because it's 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd in my life. That's also the day I met my second wife, was October 22nd. It was on a Saturday, and it was the day my son turned 22 years old. It's October 22nd, 2005. My son had turned 22 on the 22nd. So this is, it's always been a big time. We're not experiencing fall here, by the way. The temperatures here are just ridiculous. We didn't experience any fall weather at all till November 1st last year. And by that harvest moon being a lunar eclipse on his album cover for Neil Young. Neil Young, Wikipedia. When's his birthday? November 12th, 1945. He was born before Trump. Right before Trump. Trump was born 46. About 7 months later, Trump was born. 7 or 8 months later. So weird. and it's the Donnie Darko month. That movie was all about October. All right, Michael, you're on. You called it. If it goes down, you called it, Michael Jack. So tell us more, my friend. We're all ears. And I always flap my big ears when I say that. Good stuff. Love you.